taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
Yeah, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative, and as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, what's fly? It's Conscious Pilot, the West Coast Avenger, #1 contender, preparing for liftoff. Early flight, let's get it. Ring and radio, we're here.
Yes, sir. You know, Conscious Pilot, he stays elevated above the clouds, you dig? But yo, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey yo, what's good? You already know who this is. Your boy King P. Bodega Box at the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's go. I feel like there's somebody that I need to have on the block list, but I can't remember at the top of my head. So I might have to get back to you on that one. I don't know why. It's been a long day. I'm tired.
Yeah, no, I hear you. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure someone was definitely in some violation between to this morning and yesterday and on Saturday. So I'm pretty sure somebody was violating hard though. But you know, whoever that is, or you might be just lucky to be you're not banned from the bodega today. You know, and last.
Okay. Now I remember. I remember.
Word.
Motherfucker, like if you are a grown man and you are participating in food fights, you are banned from the bodega. Because first off, who the fuck does food fights as a grown-ass man? Like, we are not fucking 7 years old anymore. Wasting good goddamn food. You're not going to waste the good food at the bodega? Fuck no. So, if you are a grown man participating in food fights, you're out of here. No, absolutely not.
Man, you know how expensive food is in these damn grocery stores and shit, nigga? Shit, you shouldn't. Ain't no damn food fights. The fuck? Yeah, Yeah,
hey, can we extend this to motherfuckers at weddings who be like mushing the cake in people's faces?
Yeah, that.
Yes,
man, that's a
yeah. Okay, good. I hate those niggas too, yo.
It's a waste of good cake.
You know what I'm saying?
I know it. Wedding cake is expensive.
Exactly.
Beat your ass.
People need to respect the goddamn food, man. You know, we got it good in America. Like, people don't need to be wasting shit. Food fight. I wish a grown ass man would tell me to be in a food fight. Get smacked, shit. But you definitely banned from the bodega. And then last but certainly not least, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
What it do, man? El Capitan, Shutterworth the God, GOAT artist, aka the Soul Wars, the show, the Shutterworth the God. You already know Lauderdale Boss, LB. What it do? It's Friday night. It's Monday night, and we here live and direct boxing. A lot of shit popping off. So yeah, we won't talk about it. So let's get it.
Yes,
Monday night boxing. RingGangRadio.com in the building.
Yes, sir. And then also I see you. Salute Blazing Killer. Salute Bethaniel. Thank you for joining us or whatever, man. And Beth, what wishful thinking didn't work out in the end? Please share in the comments.
He wanted Nery to kind of trouble Monster.
Oh, you were one of
I'm
those.
recalling correctly.
Oh, you are one of those cuz I'm definitely going to get into that because I swear, Twitter, boxing Twitter is so toxic sometimes with some of this, and I'm going to go into some of that. But if you're like some of us, me, who woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go catch that ESPN card where Monster, defends his undisputed super bantamweight titles against Nery, it's been a long motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? I took 2 naps and I still feel like I need to go take another nap. You know what I'm saying? But I'm an old nigga. That's what it happens, yo. But this morning, man, Monday. One of the faces of boxing. I know, that, and I'm sure I'm saying because I just got pissed some of you motherfuckers off that don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
The international face of boxing.
International face of boxing. Naoya Monster Inoue. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, making motherfuckers get up in the morning before they even have breakfast or before they have the coffee and shit. Before they sign in.
But usually he fight on a Tuesday. That's what it is, Blazing Killer. The Monday throwing y'all off.
Right. Or sometimes it's even Thursdays too, like he did against Inoue-Neri in the first fight. You know what I'm saying?
He's like a fucking Ring Gang podcast. Like that shit could damn near be any day out the week, really. Like,
right.
I swear, like Monsters fought like every single day. Like,
yeah. Yeah,
I think I've seen him fight on a Sunday before.
Yeah, you know, Monster be fighting like I said. I mean, he's fought on a regular Saturday before because he's fought in America. He's fought on a second Saturday night. You know, like I said, as we mentioned before, the Japanese don't bow down to us anymore. They don't need to. You know, like I said, you know, whenever they decide to want to air something, they're gonna air it on whatever day. And because Monster is either one or two, depending on what your beliefs are, the top fighter, you know, one or two in terms of fighters in the sport, we're gonna get up and we're gonna watch him. You know what I mean? So yeah, man.
And people who ain't used to get up early and watch a Monster fight, I've been noticing there's more tweets about him in the morning. Before, it used to just be a handful of us. Like,
yeah, it used to be like the hardcores and the hardcores, bro. Yeah.
Now it's like everybody's like, oh, Monster. Like, yeah, oh, Inoue is this? Like, like now,
Yeah,
I can tell y'all niggas.
Yeah, and of course I know they must have been upset because they had, oh wait a minute, there's 3 fights before there. Oh jeez, you know, the motherfuckers was there. Yeah, there was some complaints about that, but I mean the fights themselves were not that bad. I mean, Monster's brother Takuma got knocked down in the first round and then got up to whoop ass, you know, for the rest of the fight, winning a clear decision. And you know, Jason Maloney, you know, was getting outboxed, you know, for pretty much I'd say a good half, maybe 60% of the fight. Staged a crazy rally in the final round. You know, damn near almost had Dude just probably 2 more punches to have Dude completely out on his feet. You know, but it wasn't enough. So, you know, so Yoshiki Takai, former kickboxer, you know, becomes, you know, is the new WBO bantamweight champion, and for the rare occasions, the bantamweight division is controlled all Japanese champions. So you already know a tournament might just pop off in between all 4.
That's 118, right? You talking about 118?
Yeah, 118.
Yeah, my boy Junto's cleaning that out. No matter, Nakatani is cleaning them out. I'll guarantee that.
Yeah, you know, and you know, she was, like I said, she was entertained, but I know motherfuckers was like, what time is the Monster fight coming on? What time is the Monster fight coming on? You know, and it's like, okay, you know,
niggas looking forward to the destruction, bro.
No, well, either or to bitch about something, which was yeah. Honestly, it was like half and half, you know. But the fight itself, though, at first, I'm thinking to myself because Nery had been talking that shit, you know. Nery talked about that he's not special, he ain't shit. His mama ain't shit. His daddy ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Japan ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? He was talking that, you know, he was talking that type of shit, you know. And for like the first minute of the fight, Nery was fine, like he was the baddest motherfucker alive, like, you know. Like he was moving forward, had Monster a little tentative, and then whole and almost disaster almost stuck when Nery catches Dude on the inside. When Monster drops his hand briefly on the inside, which is a rare weakness of his.
Cleanly dropped
Nery blasted him with a left hand that had him like that, spun him around like a dreidel and put him on the canvas.
Dog, yo, real talk. You know who he reminded me of when he fell? I'm gonna take you back, bro. And you remember the classic forgotten fade between Steve USS Cunningham and Adamant.
Oh, yeah.
the way Cunningham kept spinning around when he would fall.
Mm-hmm.
That's how, like that. He had clipped in a way real good. Just a brief. If his hand would have been here,
yeah,
instead of here.
Yeah,
it doesn't happen. Like it's, dude. All it takes is one mistake, one little opening, one slight imperfect block.
Yeah,
and that could be it.
Yeah, and then it wasn't a flash. Like for me, I thought he just tripped over his foot or whatever. But when I saw that, I was like, no, I was like, oh shit, Monster's actually really hurt.
That was a clean knockdown. People were calling it a flash knockdown or coping. I'm just saying that wasn't a flash knockdown.
That was not a flash knockdown. Like the way that motherfucker hit the canvas, that shit wasn't no flash.
Yeah. He was still hurt when he got up.
Because if he wasn't, I mean, because Dude actually sat down, he did the right thing. He waited until he cleared his head. He waited and he got up. You know, and then he proceeded to kind of move around a little bit, trying to draw Nery into like a trap to try to counter him. You know, but Nery obviously clearly won that round, and you're like, okay, this is gonna be different. But the second round, you know,
it wasn't different. It wasn't different.
Yeah,
it wasn't different.
You know,
Tapales was probably more competitive overall in a fight sense.
Yeah.
In a round by round sense than Nery was. Nery was like dangerous for like one round.
Right. And then Nery still wasn't diversifying his attack, because he was like even when he scored the knockdown, he wasn't giving Monster no different looks. So Monster pretty much, once he cleared his head, got his timing down, saw that Nery was overreaching, like dude was lunging and overreaching, and that led to Nery getting knocked down with like a perfect 6-inch, like it was a left hook, and it didn't even have that much torque on it, and he was moving backwards, like that left.
Yeah, but remember, Nery jumped into it though, because he was trying to throw that left. So all that momentum, it was like a perfect check hook, bro.
Yeah, and Nery went flying to the canvas, like, and that shit was like, oh shit. Okay, they traded knockdown. So anyone who betted on both fighters going down on FanDuel or DraftKings, you probably won a pretty penny for that. You know what I'm saying? But then after that, Nery got pieced up. I don't know what Nery thought he was doing, but he started, okay, I'm going to take these straight right hands. Like, no defense. The jab was snapping his head back. The right hands were snapping his head back. Nery decided to go straight out caveman. Like, not everyone is like Martirosyan and is going to be like, oh, yeah, we're going to trade these hands in close corners like that. No. Monster, all he did, he pieced him up in mid-range and just did what he had to do. And then when Nery got him in the ropes again, 2 left hooks. And the second left hook too, like you could tell, like when they did the instant replay, you see Nery's eyes. Nery's eyes he was KO'd. Like his eyes were just like they're like fucking pinballs. Like when he got dropped again. And then
that double left hook was nasty. And then he lucky he missed the damn right hand.
Mm-hmm. Sure it was though. And then
so he was getting I feel like this was like earlier career in a way, because he was putting a little Roy Jones in this game. Like by the third round, he was already feeling himself.
Yeah, taunting him, telling him to come on, like he's, I mean, and truthfully, I think Monster realized he got Karras in the first round, but once he felt like he got the timing down, he started, dude was Roy Jonesing it all over the place. You know what I'm saying, daring him to hit him. And Nery, God bless him, he tried, but it just kept getting lit up over and over.
Yeah, because Nery don't have a defense, bro. Like,
he's
like you said, he kept getting. Yeah, he was getting spammed with hits. Like, Inoue would just throw the same shit over and over, and he would land.
Oh, that right, yeah. Eventually, like the 4th or 5th round, Monster kept throwing that fucking right hand, and I was like, God damn, that it looks so vicious, just nonstop. He kept spamming that right hand, and I was like, oh my god, I felt bad for Nery a little bit because he just kept hitting him with that. It's
like that pun line. What he said? Like, hit you with so many lefts, you gonna beg for a right.
No, he kept going with the right. I know the left was doing the thing, but there was one round where he just kept hitting him with the right viciously, and I was like, oh god.
Yeah, he spammed the right hand, and Nery ate all that shit. It was the thing to do.
And that's the thing, sometimes if one punch is working so well, and it's like you kind of want to force the other shit to work well too. So that nigga was probably like, "Alright, fuck it," like.
Mm-hmm. And then Monster was like, "Why the fuck not?" And then the knockout itself was just fucking brutal. Like Nery again touching the ropes. Monster throws. And most people don't see combinations like this. Monster threw a right uppercut and then a right hand right after it, like both hands, like swift motion. Nery fucking went down like a fucking puppet that had his strings cut. Like that dude, like the way his neck kind of like, I was like, damn, Monster decapitated him. Like
yeah,
like bro was lying on the bottom rope, like, and the referee was just. In fact, the referee didn't even bother to count. The referee looked at Monster, looked at Nery, and just waved that shit off.
I mean, yeah, Nery took his mouthpiece out. No, Nery after he sat down, he just took his mouthpiece out. I was like, yeah, this is a wrap. He took his mouthpiece right away. I was like, yeah, that's over.
I mean, what else could he do?
Yeah,
because if Nery did get up, Nery's gonna go to. It was gonna be a matter of time before he was actually going to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing is like. No, keep going. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, dude is just like, I mean, that was just like, I mean, funny thing is too is like, you don't see a lot of love lightweight fighters throw combinations with their same hand like that anymore. Like, they're good combination punches, but Monster did something that I don't even see knockouts like that really happen like that. You know, just a swift 2-punch combination with the same hand. Like that was a rare uppercut and a straight right. Like who does
the last time
like that?
Oh, I give you that. I'll give you that. And I'm always going to remember because we practiced it earlier that day. And then my sister, we talked about it like I think yesterday. Montiel, when he fought Jamal Charlo, landed that punch in the later rounds. He would hit Charlo with a fucking uppercut and a right hand with the same hand.
He did do that.
And he was knocking Jamal Charlo back. So yeah, that's I can't remember who else landed that lately but Monster, but if there's somebody out there I know for a fact landed it was him. Great combination.
It's just weird that shit because usually the uppercut, if someone throws a combination like that with the same hand, usually the uppercut is like the finisher. Like, you know, it's like, I mean, honestly, you know, Mike Tyson would do it obviously famously, you know, body to the head, straight to, and then uppercut to the head, or a shot to the side, then uppercut to the head, or something like that. But the uppercut was the lead punch.
But you could do that when the guy is leaning forward and he's almost done.
Right.
Like, yeah, I mean, like the uppercut as a lead is like nasty when it's compact. Like Montiel did it was compact right there.
Yeah.
Charlo was kind of leaning for it too, so it works. I could see it, like, but we practiced it, so yeah, like it's more of a you get out of the way and it's a counter. Pow, like God. But as a KO, that's nasty though.
Yeah, like, you know,
like damn, that's crazy for like a regular fight. Like boom, nigga, like.
Yeah, I mean, because
Trout landed that on Cotto too, ain't it?
Probably did.
He didn't throw afterwards.
Yeah, he landed a lot of shit on Cotto. In fact, I might need to rewatch that shit because that's one of my favorite fights. Yo. I might need to watch that fight again. I ain't
seen it in years, but I remember Trout dodging a left or dodging a jab or something and landing like a nasty uppercut on Cotto. Like, but like you said, like Trout landed so many different fucking shots. Like,
yeah, I mean, Cotto.
Who can remember?
Cotto was humiliated that night. That's one of my favorite fights. I haven't watched that in a minute, so I need to. But let me just go look at these comments real quick.
Oh yeah, word.
Yeah, Blazing Killer. Is it just me? I thought it would be Tuesday. I mean, like I said, Monster, like he fights on whatever day that he fights, we gonna watch. That's just how it goes, man. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it don't even matter. We watch it. You know what I mean? So
I think this is the first time he's fought on a day where we've had the podcast the same day, or this might be the second time. Because I know it's been a Tuesday and we were like, fuck it, let's wait till Wednesday or some shit. Like it's so much shit happened. Like my bad.
Yeah, no, it was. I mean, honestly, it was. I mean, it was scheduled perfect too. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, because I already put in for my day off. Because I was like, let me put in for my day off because, I didn't feel like watching that and having to go deal with what I deal with on a daily basis at work. I was like, let me just be great and just let me eat breakfast sandwich afterwards and go to sleep. After stand up and watching that brutal domination though. Anthony said, I had this fight with Cadell versus Jaime closer than most people rewatching it. I had it 116-114, but as soon as the fight ended, I had it Canelo winning 117-114. And we will get into that. We will get into the whole in that fight. I would address your scoring on that. And then Blazing Killer says, I do think Inoue could admire his work and like be more defensively responsible after throwing. He usually is like that. I mean, Monster is not. I mean, he's had careless moments. Like the Donaire fight was his careless moment. Was probably the most careless he's ever been as a pro. You know.
But these careless moments are like maybe they happen at like 6% of the total fight.
Right.
Like I'm gonna say like this. Look, for the puncher, Inoue is like no. Inoue has great defense.
He does.
But for the puncher, he has very good defense.
Yeah.
And it's like you got to remember, like he's putting himself on the line to hit niggas and knock them out. Like
right.
So you're not always gonna pull every punch back correctly. You may not always hit the correct angle on a slip or a roll, or you might just misjudge somebody's footwork stepping at you, and you might have your hands down to punch and you back out on your feet and you get, I mean, it happens, but Inoue's a guy who minimizes it. Like, if you can't really fuck him up in the small 7% chance window you have,
right?
I mean, you ain't, or you got to at least have the skill to where you could take and ride off some of his punches and then box and land your own like Tapales did. Nery ain't had the skill level for that.
Right.
He's still a world champion, world class, great fighter, but all he had really was the power.
Yeah, because Nery had always relied on just being tough. Like, dude is like, I mean, that was the first time Nery was really knocked out with a headshot. I mean, when Figueroa was hitting him with headshots, but he got him out with a body shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was the body shot that actually did it. But Nery's a motherfucker because Nery, gets punched in it, and he thought he could walk through Monster's power. Like everyone else thinks they can walk through Monster's power like that. You know.
So he thought he could walk through Brandon Figueroa's power.
Yeah.
And he was lighting him up at the beginning in them earlier rounds too.
Yeah. Yeah, and he would say, like, I mean, Nery has power for days. Like, Nery's the type of person you can't let Nery touch you like that because Nery will take your head off. Because he got Monster's respect early, and then Monster had to make the adjustments to actually do what he had to do. You know what I'm saying?
And even Figueroa, and Figueroa has that ugly, that swarming style. Even he was rolling under some of them hooks.
He had to.
So it's like. Now we know Figueroa's a guy who can take a punch, but even then, you ain't trying to take everything.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And then Blazing Killer says he's fallen in love with his power, and when he got dropped, he turned back on and made the adjustments. I wouldn't say Monster's fallen in love with his power because, I mean, he's only a couple fights away from the Fulton fight. If he really truly was falling in love with his power with Fulton, because he before the knockout, he was boxing Fulton up something serious. That was flawless boxing. Like, he made no mistakes. Like, and this is Fulton, whose fundamentals are super solid, and he's a volume puncher to boot.
And y'all don't realize when Inoue wants to box, he gets like twice as fast and quicker, and the movement is like so precise. Like, Nery didn't get the same Inoue that Fulton got.
Definitely did not.
Fulton got like perfect box level. I'm gonna intimidate you with boxing.
Right.
And he did him like the whole school bully routine. Like, dude was shook off the quick hands and the counters. Right.
Yeah, and Fulton is not a fighter that's afraid to scrap. Fulton was willing to go wade in with Brandon Figueroa, even as he got rocked as many times as he did. He would not do that with Monster because Monster was just piecing him up on every fucking level, on the inside, mid-range, outside.
It's like fighting Professor X, like a motherfucker just hitting you with blows, like psychic blows before you could do anything. Like fighting Inoue is the closest thing for this generation to see is like comparing it to fighting Prime Roy Jones Jr.
Right.
Honestly.
Because Prime Roy was a nightmare for technical fighters. B-Hop.
He was a nightmare for anybody, though.
Yeah, he was, but it was because literally, it took Eddie Futch coming up with the game plan of all game plans with Montel Griffin to even disrupt Roy to even lose the rounds that he was losing before the disqualification. You know what I'm saying?
And how precise Roy Jones is. When he dropped Montel Griffin in the first fight, he only threw I think 7 punches that round.
Right.
And one landed it like, nigga, you know how deadly you are?
Mm-hmm.
In 3 minutes, you can maneuver to the point where you throw 7 punches and one of them's gonna drop the guy. Like,
yeah,
that's Inoue shit. Well, Inoue does Roy Jones. You seen him?
Mm-hmm.
Like, no one, like, when you step in the ring with someone on that level where they're doing things, like they're playing chess on such a high level where, like, they counter your counters of counters. Right. They're anticipating every move. Like, oh my goodness! Like, if you like, Tapala showed you, like, there's guys out there, like, you have to be tough, have skills, power, defense. You gotta have everything to really go up against Inoue.
Right. You know, and you have to, and like I said, you know, you can't. I mean, you know, again though, like, I mean, Nery did touch upon again on a monster flaw because he drops his hands on the inside. You know, and then too with Donaire too. Donaire was another one. Donaire was punching in between the shots that Monster was throwing, was countering the fuck out of him. That's what Monster had so much trouble with him in the first fight, because even as he was landing on Donaire, Donaire was still able to counter him effectively, which, you know, and stuff like that. Like, you have there's certain pieces with Monsters fighting, like, he does have flaws. Yeah,
because if you could land 1 to Inoue's 3, and you could kind of keep doing that for a while, amongst your boxing and movement, you have a chance.
Right.
Because Tapales was doing that too, to a lesser extent. That's why he was able to hang in the fight and be competitive. Whereas a guy like Nery, who he has the power and he's aggressive, but he don't have the defense. Like,
exactly.
So he's taking a lot of the full brunt of Inoue's attacks, and you can't take, like, his power like that. Like, no.
Yeah, you know, and that was the amateur mistake. Nery, I mean, yeah, Nery, just like I said, Nery's a tough guy, and he was too tough for his own good, and you know, you can't take that type of punishment clean, like, you know, and he had enough. And so, I mean, and funny things too is Nery at the end of the fight, you know, because, I mean, one thing, it's rare to hear Japanese fans boo, but they booed that motherfucker in the ring. Like, by the end of the fight, he was out there slapping hands like, you know, like a Shawn Michaels in '95 and shit. They get, like, you know, like, he was out there on some babyface shit, like, you know, and they were cheering him too. It was like, you know, I guess the Japanese crowd was satisfied with the ass whooping he got.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, because you see,
you cool now because you got punished. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you
sound like 95.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Do it back.
You know what I'm saying?
He said Shawn Michaels 95.
I'm saying, and honestly, I mean, Nery, there's, but the funny things too, now with what Nery becoming the first man to drop Monster, it seems like the rest is now obviously going on to boxing Twitter, and you see how toxic boxing Twitter is. It seems like, I mean, number one, Top Rank themselves are kind of guilty of this. Top Rank highlighted the fuck out of this knockdown. Like, there's like 3 or 4 different videos of
dude, they promote the wrong shit, son. Like,
yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And I'll see that from the ring side, from, you know, regular view, close up view. Like, are you kidding me? And this is all Top Rank.
Yo, Top Rank be acting like that one promoter from rap shit, the one that when they was on tour and he would, like, promise him one thing, but then he'd be like, all right, y'all in this, like, Motel 6.
Oh, no, the light skin dude? You know what the light skin dude?
Yeah, the light skin. Like,
yeah.
Like, they're like, yeah, we gonna promote your fights. This nigga be winning, like, knockouts, like, left and right, but the minute he get dropped, that's when these niggas is like, okay, yeah, retweet.
Everybody was retweeting it, and, you know, all the fans are called, you know, the fans are justified for around, those haters, I guess you'd call them.
But I'll say this though, like, and maybe it's because of who Fulton is, or maybe there's a racial, it's an underlying racial element, but
nigga, there is.
No. It's another angle I'm gonna come at you with.
Oh, okay.
I mean, no Diddy,
bro.
But like, TikTok, for example, I posted up the damn Fulton KO when it happened.
Right.
And, you know, that shit went crazy numbers, but
Absolutely.
it went to like, it's been slowly creeping up for the last couple of weeks. Like, I'll wake up, I'll go to TikTok, 100 likes. I'm like, oh, damn. I've seen that shit go from maybe 124,000 views to like right now, like I think it's like 168 or some shit, bro.
God damn.
Look, dude, I just looked into TikTok right now, bro. 208 fucking likes.
God damn, yo.
You know what I mean? And let me see. All for these fucking the damn Inoue Fulton, bro. I could literally just scroll like Inoue Fulton. Like the I showed like the combination from the Tapales fight. I even put up this shit from today.
Word. Yeah, I saw that, yo.
None of them get none of them get that same amount of views. None of them. So I don't know what it is. That shit like yeah. Hold on, where that shit at? Like, hold on, let me just check the views for you, bro.
Yeah, what are you doing now?
Dude, it's 174,000 views.
God damn.
So that went up 6,000 just from earlier today. Like, niggas know who Monster is, bro. Like it's ridiculous, man. Like,
but yeah, but they just want to, like I said, they can keep denying because, like I said, I saw some comments, but let me just read some more comments on here.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, Chris Burrell. Let's see. Well, of course, the Bill Haney character made his comment on there. So I'm going.
Hold on, he said Monster's opponents are meh, can't front.
No,
so.
Nah, see, people are saying that because that's one thing I saw because, like I said, because Jake Donovan posted pretty much, who his future 122 opponents are going to be, and if he faces those two and beats them, he cleared out the fucking top 5 of 122 and they're champions. Like, but motherfuckers like, well, who are they? Like, who? Like, it's like dog. Like, if you didn't know who they were before Monster came into the division, like, what? Then why downplay them now? Like,
yeah. Are you a boxing fan? Are you a hardcore boxing fan?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna start getting the Roy Jones similarities. You already get them now with the whole. It's turning into the I just make the opponents look bad. They're good opponents. I just make them look bad.
Because trust me, like I said, if we don't think that they're good opponents, we would say so. Like we
tell y'all, like, it's like, are y'all gonna fuck with us or not? Like, we told you, Butler. We gave Fulton a chance, but we still kept it real. Gave Tapales, Nery, but we keep it real. Like, y'all, do y'all realize how perfect or almost perfect Inoue is? How dominant he is?
Yeah, like
sometimes it's like y'all accepted that with Floyd, and y'all accepted that with Roy Jones. Y'all accepted that with Pacquiao.
It's bigger
when they had their runs. But now y'all gotta accept it with Inoue, yo.
No, I'm playing devil's advocate though. I mean, it's a lower weight, and he's not in America, so I get. I'm just saying. I watch his fights, and I think he's almost a damn near perfect fighter. I'm just saying. I see why people are reluctant to come.
But it's a disingenuous stance, dude. Because it's like, think about it. Like, I'll give you this. Like, Nery was probably the most dangerous opponent he's fought in a while.
Yeah.
Just off the power. And this is why I also, shout out to King P with the Twitter poll. I had him put this up earlier. I just, because I know the whole thing is going to be Crawford and Inoue.
Most of the people saying Inoue for the most part. I'm seeing
on the Twitter poll, right? Because it's the danger element in these opponents. That's what a lot of times people they underestimate.
Yeah,
you can fight, and I've talked about this before because Canelo does it a lot. You have good opponents, and you have dangerous opponents.
Right.
A good opponent could give you rounds, be competitive, give you some looks, make you look bad sometimes, might buzz you with a shot. He'll hang in there, be with you. A dangerous opponent is with you in another way. It's right. You gotta take me serious. You can't make a mistake type of opponent. But I might not be that good in other areas. Mm-hmm. But fuck up, I'm on your ass, nigga.
Right.
And a lot of top fighters, elite guys, the pound for pound, they end up fighting the good fighters. Inoue's at a point, and he's at the lower weight, so some of y'all don't recognize it, but he's fighting the dangerous guys and the good fighters. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing I looked at with the names. How many people have Crawford fought at 147 that you could compare to Nery?
Why didn't you add Porter? I'm just wondering. Why did you add Porter to the list? I'm just wondering why y'all.
Because I looked at it like.
That's why.
No. Because Spence has already beat Porter. He's looked at as better as Porter. And I wanted to include other divisions that he fought at. So I was like, Postal, because you got niggas who say Postal is some great ass win. And then you got Gamboa. But then when you look at it, like, their careers are around the same. Like, Porter's career is slightly better than them two niggas.
Of course, the irony of the situation is like the ones that can't see Monster as number one and think Crawford is number one. Those are the same ones that saying like, who is Crawford is beat prior to beating Spence. This is where I say that racial. It's best way to say it's disingenuous, like to really be
exactly.
It's super, and this is where I see it for people like you. Okay, so like if Monster's not number one, if Crawford's not number one, who is number one? You know, motherfuckers can't say Spence. They don't want to say Haney because Haney, motherfuckers hate Haney. But that's I'm even gonna try to get into Haney shit.
And that's a whole other. You really can't say nobody really. If you're not saying Monster's number one or even Crawford, me personally, Monster, because it's like I judge the dangerous element. You could take out. You could put dangerous. You could grab dangerous names from Inoue's resume. You could grab Nair. You could grab Nery. You could even I would say McDonald. Mm-hmm. Like there's an assortment of names. But some guys you just get good names, man. Mm-hmm. Crawford ain't beating up no goddamn punchers like this. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about world class champion punchers, not no. Don't tell me fucking. Don't sell me Mean Machine as Nery level.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Mean Machine.
I mean, he can punch. I mean, there's no question.
He can punch, but that's like trying to sell me David Tua when we're talking about Joe Frazier.
I don't know. I mean,
I know that's a big gap, but I'm just saying, like,
when it comes down
Nery world class, world level, like Mean Machine world class.
Nery's two-time
world champion and world class is a gap, nigga.
Nery's a two-time champ. I mean, Nery is even Butler was a two-time champ. But the thing is also, Zab Judah when he dropped Floyd, it didn't count. When Mean Machine,
that's bad refereeing, bro.
When Kavaliauskas dropped Bud, it didn't count. This one this morning clearly counted. That's all. And I'm just saying it kind of like so you can say what you want, but. You go to Box Rec and you go over the history of it, you'll see Monster was dropped. That's all.
Yeah, and like I said, it's just one of those things where it was kind of harped upon where, Monster got dropped, okay, he's not pound for pound. Like, I was like, what kind of argument are we, like, what are we talking about, people? Like, he got dropped, a lot of great fighters get dropped in the career. Muhammad Ali got dropped by, got official knockdown count against Chuck fucking Wepner. That wasn't even really knockdown, but he got one. Like it's like motherfuckers think like and they focus on the one moment instead of the adjustments that he made to whoop ass.
I mean, you gotta evaluate how he got dropped and who did the dropping and what happens afterwards. Like that's how I kind of judge it. I mean, does a guy handle the situation? Mm-hmm. Does he get hurt repeatedly afterwards? who dropped him? Is this a light hitting guy? Did he get dropped by Sander Martin or Curtis Stevens? like which left hook did he get dropped by? Like it's all of that shit, and I don't see how it's a negative in a boxing sense. That look, hey, nigga, you got your defense has to be perfect 100% of the time, and
right.
We want it to be, but we know in life, and if you box enough, if you train, you know you're not going to be perfect 100% of the time. And this is coming from the boxer who's almost like really the most perfect boxer.
Yeah, I mean, every fight, Floyd, even Floyd in his prime got tagged by Emmanuel Augustus more than he liked. Roy Jones. And
honestly, let's be honest, a lot of these niggas, Crawford and Floyd, these niggas done got tagged a lot more than Inoue in their career, bro. If you was to look at the first 26 fights, the Inoue don't be getting tagged like that. He be knocking niggas the fuck out.
But like motherfuckers say, a
nigga like Victoriano Sosa was tagging Floyd.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Roy had moments where he got tagged, like,
But and we still say their defense is great. So but see, it's different when a nigga tag you and you can beat the shit out of them. Emperor mode, you got your hands down and you up there like bow. Like these niggas ain't doing shit.
Sugar Ray in the first era or his first comeback fight, was getting tagged, and even then, and it was a bad stoppage, and his opponent was talking shit to Sugar Ray. Shit like that happens to all-time great fighters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like it happens. Like, but motherfuckers think, oh no, he's human now. Yeah, he's human. Yeah, humans get knocked down. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Even Superman had some hard fights, nigga. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, it's like,
y'all don't remember Doomsday? Like,
exactly. Like, motherfuckers just honestly be hating. Like, even now, like, Jake Donovan's like, okay, Jake, tell him, like, and Tom Gray and all of them are like, yeah, Monster's doing things again. He's doing all-time great things. Well, it's 126 or 130. That's what the real competition is. Or Tank. People bringing up Tank again. Like, Tank should not be brought up in this scenario. Tank needs to just fight Frank Martin and just go on and be like,
Tank got his hands full. Like, I feel like there's so much shit and fuckery surrounding Tank right now, and it's crazy because this is his most serious fight in a long time. Like, I honestly feel like Frank Martin is his toughest fight since the damn Mario Barrios fight. I know Pat hates that fucking name. I'm sorry, bro, but
yeah, and I'm gonna go in on him a little
from
later.
A physical stance and a boxing stance, Frank Martin's a better fighter. But as far as a tough, like when you know you have a fight on your hands, like this is the first fight I think Tank has had where he has a fight on his hands in a while. That's all I'm saying. Especially with all this fuckery. Jeez.
Exactly. I'm like even Tank himself has downplayed a monster fight. And then you have motherfucker like Ariel, motherfucker be talking, well, I think it would be good to have it at Dodger Stadium. Nigga, if you don't
shut the fuck up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Dodger Stadium, who the fuck wants to hold a boxing event in a fucking baseball stadium, nigga? Like, the fuck out of here.
Dude, like I don't know, like the Zone has the worst habit. I'm sorry.
Honestly, Ariel.
And we didn't even get to that yet. Yeah, I'm sorry, but like, what is it? Was like, all right, this is broad. This a shotgun blast.
Blah.
What is it with some of these networks doing the best of collecting the worst personalities to comment on the sport?
I don't know, bro. Like, Ariel. First of all, number one, like, if it's pro wrestling, it's MMA, fine, bring him on there. But when it comes to boxing, all his opinions are like, either he's a fanboy.
I had to watch him on the fucking on the Zone feed for the Canelo fight. Like, goddamn, you can't escape this motherfucker. You can't escape.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't even trying to like segue into it just yet. I know we about too soon, but dude, he's annoying. And it's like a lot of these people. I mean, dude, can you imagine one network has Manic, that guy, and who's the other guy who be fucking up annoying?
Grisham, yeah.
God, it's like, bro.
Like it's not that
like the
hard.
Zone. Y'all got like three horrible people. Like, ESPN, y'all like y'all got some names mixed in. Like, geez, this like y'all niggas is annoying.
And then even with this one too, like I mean, like even with this broadcast, I mean, they had Poncher and I think and Nico Ali Walsh, and you know Nico was kind of fucking up a little here and there. Like he's cool though. Like I bet him he's cool, but you know, dude needed to kind of check a couple of his facts a little bit because he was kind of fucking up there. And then Timmy took over for the main event, and Timmy was like, you know, yeah, no. In a way, he's great, but he's not all-time great yet. And then he said, then he said something that contradicted himself, something crazy. Like you know, it was like, dog, like what are you talking about? That fool is greater than you. Like right now, like he's still fighting.
That's what I'm saying. And Bradley's a no doubt Hall of Famer, but Monster has already surpassed the Hall of Fame. Like he's all-time great level.
Yeah. Because you know when he loses,
like, jeez, like what more do y'all want this nigga to do? Like y'all want to see him lose. That's really what it is.
Yeah, they want him to go up there because they're okay. Because they're okay. You know, Nery dropped that 122, so we can get heavy fight. And the funny thing is too is they never mentioned the fighters that could probably that not only that it makes sense for him to fight. They never. It's either Tank or Shaki Foster at 130 can give him trouble. Like. Okay.
I mean, I want to see him fight Brandon Figueroa. Fuck that, but that's just me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and at least it'd be a different type of style too. Like Monster hasn't really fought like a pressure swarmer either.
Well, no,
so it's at this point, it's just like it's like I feel like when you watch Inoue career, you're playing Fight Night with like a creative boxer that you just fucked around and made almost perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So you just want to just, you know, every night when you play or whatever, you just say, fuck it. You go up the rankings and you just kind of want to fight as many different styles as you can just to see how it looked when you beat up a nigga being perfect type shit.
Right.
And we at that point with Inoue. Honestly, I want to see him fight maybe 3 times a year, but...
Yeah, but at least the one thing with Monster, though, is... You know, like it's like once he's done with an opponent, the next opponent is in the ring. You know, and it's like, hey, we're next. So obviously, the next opponent is seemingly it's going to be Sam Goodman. Again, tough guy. You know, like I mean, Sam Goodman made a believer out of me because he beat Reece Salim, and a fight I didn't think he would actually do it. And I'm low-key upset too because
he beat him.
He put hands on Reece Salim.
He beat him comfortably. Like he didn't. I mean, he like 9-3'd him. 10-2.
Yeah, that's the thing. He legit beat him up, and I'm like, God. And recently is a recent disappointment because that nigga was like the truth that one time for that one fight, and then after that, it's just like he wasn't the truth. Like you know, I don't know.
Yeah, he had like a slot. Like he was doing good. He had a stretch where he was balling. Like he was doing good, but then it seemed like he peaked.
Yeah,
and he started like descending, like, because wasn't he struggling with Baez?
Yeah, he struggled hard, like, you know.
Hard, yeah. That was the night when Mexicans weren't playing the fuck around that night.
Yeah, like, they were brought into job, and then they were like, okay, yeah, we made
No, they said K?
Yeah.
They said, we ain't get that, amigo.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They started putting foot in ass.
Yeah, that Goodman fight was such a disappointment because I was like, I mean, Goodman, I put respect. Goodman is a good, solid fighter. He is. He's a well-schooled, tough Australian fighter. But you know, like I said, I mean,
them Aussies been kind of like they've been having their little moments.
Yeah. No, but Goodman, the only thing I fault Goodman is Goodman didn't say it with his chest. Like Goodman was just seemed like he was just overwhelmed. Like, you know, and then you know, it's like he was just, you know, like, okay, I'm
nigga,
there.
you ever stood next to Godzilla? you seen Godzilla -1 yet?
I have not. No, so I need to though.
Bro, it's 10. It's a 10. But like that's how it feel to stand next to the monster, bro. Like,
yeah.
You'll see in the first 10 minutes of the movie what I'm talking about when niggas stand next to Inoue. You'll know the exact part I'm talking about too when it happens. But that's how shook niggas be. Like everybody tells you to do something and you want to do something, but you can't do it because Inoue give you that look, and something in your soul just grows smaller.
Yeah, and funny thing too, this is probably the most animated I've ever seen him like talk. Usually, monsters don't be as animated like he usually is. I mean, you see his fist shaking afterwards, but that's just that demon fist shit. But that motherfucker was talking like loud, like he was animated, like he was impressive what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
I know he was trying to beat out the damn translator, like so like sound like some anime or some shit. It's like Shorty was like too animated as fuck. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like, she had to, like, cause you know that because dude was spitting though. But yeah, you know, obviously with Goodman and then probably Akhmadaliev, you know, like I said, that will round out like a top 5. Most fighters still even can barely fight one top 5 opponent in their divisions. You know, and we have Monster actually clearing out a division. You know, like I said, like, so people got to put more respect on Monster's name, like what he's doing. Like, he's not fighting a piss poor division because
they subconsciously they putting way too much respect on him. That's why they want him to do crazy shit so he can lose.
Yeah, they want him to crash out. Okay, let's go up to 130 or 135, and then, you know, and let's see him crash out there. Like, yeah, you motherfuckers got to like, you know, this is greatness you're seeing. Like, you're not seeing that much greatness in boxing today. You're seeing good shit, but you're not seeing a lot of greatness. And that little motherfucker is greatness right now. So motherfuckers need to put some respect on his name.
Damn, yo, hold on, King P. I mean, I'm sorry, Pat.
King P, nigga.
Nah, like I'm looking at the comments. God damn, it's a fucking yo. That Bill Haney nigga, chill, yo. The fuck?
Yo, seriously, yo, Bill, this nigga.
Yo, EK Long, what it do? This Bill Haney is hating hard. My goodness, talking about going out of your way to hate.
Yo, that's what Bill Haney does. You know.
And at least this version, like, I want me to think like, yo.
Yeah.
I mean, in that specific sequence, he fell in love with his power, trying to get Nery's respect. I mean, which is why he did that combo in that range instead of holding the phone booth. Yeah, I mean, he got a little antsy because normally, Inoue ain't throwing lead uppercuts unless he got you hurt and it's toward the end of the fight and you're done. He trying to damn set you up for the perfect finish like Jackie Chan and Who Am I when he fighting 2 niggas at the top of the building. If you fuck with that, if you know, you know. Hey Rob, what it do? Cuz what it do? Salute. God damn. It's a lot of motherfuckers. Inoue's a true student of the science of boxing. He needed that first round knockdown embarrassment to motivate him to raise his game to the next level, just as the broken orbital bone did for him.
Yeah,
I feel you on that. Like, he knew he fucked up. Let me see. Man, Wolves putting on a fucking defensive clinic. Oh damn. Basketball. Jesus, Bill Haney. My goodness. Hey, Bill Haney, man, you gotta drop something in the motherfucking super chat. All this goddamn
I'm saying, right? You know, like
put something on here, bro. Like,
for all of y'all listening right now, you see that banner, right? Like, we got super chats. You know what I'm saying? Like, we work hard, yo. Like I said, you know, if you want to bless the super chat, because you know, we just spent almost 50 minutes. We dropping some, you know, some real talk, you know, on this Monster and Nery fight, man. We're gonna drop some more real talk about Canelo and Munguia. So yeah, especially for you, Bill Haney, like, you know, you really got our chats chatting tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna need you. Yeah, bless our chat, yo. So bless our supers, yo.
Oh, hold on, yo, Blazing Killer. Alright, and see, Blazing Killer, you're making my point for me. Prime Pistol. I know what you're talking about. As good as Nery, Postal, Spence. Look, Spence is better than Nery. We know that. But this is the thing. Postal and Nery, they might be equal. But who's more dangerous? All I'm saying is Crawford has a lot more good names on his resume than he has dangerous names. That's the point I'm making. That's why when you put Nery and Fulton on the list, and then you put Spence, Gamboa, and Postal, people look at it like, damn, you got one list has two. one list has 2 dangerous fighters and a good fighter. The other list has 2 good fighters and a dangerous fighter, or they're both on the same level. Mm-hmm. Like Spence is somebody who's dangerous and good. Gamboa is too. Like Postal is just a good fighter.
Right.
And Postal was a world champion, right?
Sure was.
Exactly. So same as Nery. So if you want to, you got to be some semblance of good, right? Mm-hmm. So world champion, but one is more dangerous. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen Postal look dangerous since he had that damn who he knocked out. There was somebody he was beating the shit out of.
I mean, there was Matisse, which hurt my heart watching that.
That's who it was.
Real quick, salute to
No
Andrew.
wonder this nigga got quiet because I couldn't even remember. Like,
salute to Andrew with the super chat for $13.99 Canada dollars. Appreciate it, man.
oh, boy, goddamn, I didn't even know Android in this motherfucker. Hey, salute. Hey, what up, cuz? Like, damn, bro. See all this like, Jesus. Like, I check it. I finally got to his fucking, hey, checking in. Yes, area was sort of out. Yeah. Grisham is the woe. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, this nigga said Shuttleworth related to Quan Chi. Like, y'all gotta get new jokes. Like, we've had that before.
Yeah,
yes, I'm related.
Yeah, Joshua O. Yeah, I see you, Joshua O. Damian Anderson, Josh and Adonis Creed happened in Dodger Stadium. Well, I mean, I bet you in Creed 4 now there's gonna be a turkey roll in there too, saying they're gonna take them to Saudi Arabia or some shit.
Oh Lord, don't please stop. Don't. Hold on, he said Nery said fighting Inoue was like fighting a wall of mirrors. So hold on, this was like Enter the Dragon that the boss fighting a man in a room full of mirrors. Damn. Oh yeah, salute Android again for that.
Android for the
super chat. Yeah. You forgot it was almost here because Bill Haney damn keep fucking spamming this motherfucker. Like,
yeah.
I just want to hear opinions on Inoue at 130 to 135. Not gonna lie, I thought Inoue would do well at those weights until he got dropped by Nery. I just don't think them heavier classes letting him off the hook. And they won't, like, bro, y'all gotta remember, look, I've been watching Inoue's career from the beginning. This dude was at 108.
Yeah.
He used to be on Roman Gonzalez undercards.
Fact.
Y'all want somebody, like, look, Pacquiao is like top 25 of all time, like off the weight jumping alone. But y'all can't look at every little Asian nigga to do that shit.
Exactly.
Like, bro, like even Daenerys couldn't do that shit. Like, y'all be forcing all these Asian cats to be Pacquiao, and it's not gonna happen like that. Daenerys are all-time great if you want to be honest.
Yeah, and Daenerys tapped out at 126. You know what I'm saying?
Like come on, like, bro, like y'all thinking. I say Inoue 130 max.
Yeah.
This 135 shit, and some of you niggas with the 140. Like Pacquiao spoiled you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like he really did. Like,
and y'all didn't
Bruce Lee spoiled y'all before that.
And y'all didn't appreciate him when he was doing that. Like, you didn't appreciate him.
No, y'all didn't, because y'all got caught up. Y'all got caught up in the damn comparison him to Floyd. And now y'all want to be like, oh, damn, it's pretty great to be damn fighting from poverty and starvation till damn 154.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, you finally realize that how much of an achievement it is for a former lineal flyweight champion to pick up a belt at 154. That's a hell of a fucking jump. Like, that probably won't be duplicated anytime soon. That's a special fighter. You're not going to duplicate.
You've never seen that shit again. You ain't seen that shit again.
Dude, even look. Yeah, R.I.P. that motherfucking Sweet P. Him getting a title at 154 is some crazy shit.
Yeah, because he was a small 135.
You seen how hard that fight was. That's why when people be saying Lomachenko is some type of all-time great, I be like, no, like, chill, because all-time greats, they find a way to damn beat the dangerous guys that are supposed to beat them or give them problems. They overcome that. Like y'all don't know, like, y'all are having so many stipulations. Y'all not appreciating Monster right now. Y'all gonna really just try to chase this man into an ass whooping.
Right.
Look, just do it organically, bro. Just be that nigga that just wanna root against Monster every fight. And one day it might happen.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
And salute Joshua. Oh, I just seen that. My bad.
Wait, no, definitely.
Look it out. Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just like, you know, I mean, at 130, I mean, right now, Monster can, I mean, I'm not saying he can't compete at 130, but he'll probably tap out at 130. But I mean, right now, I mean, to me, like right
130 is his 154 for Sweet Pea, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like 135 is for Lomachenko. Y'all not making Lomachenko go to 140?
I'm saying, like, or 147 for God.
Yeah, like, y'all don't want to see a Tank fight? I think a Tank Lomachenko fight is still good. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Tank got so many good fights, and y'all thinking about a fucking Inoue fight. My goodness.
Yeah, and like I said, like I said, 126 has names for Monster to fight. Like once he's done, like there are some killers at 126. Y'all just know, just for whatever, y'all just don't even want to say their names or don't know their names for whatever reason. Like, you know, he doesn't need to go up that high to actually find someone to fight. Like there's some motherfuckers that can give him stylistically some issues too. Yeah,
it's just at this point, I know people just want to see Monster fight more. Like,
yeah,
that's the only complaint, really, especially because he's bringing that Tyson excitement. Like, people know his fights are going to just be like maybe a handful of rounds, and they're waking up to do it, bro. That's face of boxing type shit.
Yeah, even if you think he's not a face of boxing because he's making motherfuckers wake up before, you know, they have to drive their kids to daycare or some shit. Like, that's, motherfuckers still, like, he got the computers putin'. Like, that's a straight up facts. Like, you know, you see Twitter right now, it's all Monster shit.